pressure cause I'm nice, I got link and some 40 in my right car. Shit to change and act like I ain't all this. Get it money, nigga.
What's up guys, Derek101 here, and today I'm back with another ranking video for Fortnite. So today we are going over every single glider added to the game, from worst to the best of the best. Now remember, this is just my personal opinion, so if your favorite glider is at the bottom of the list, then I'm so sorry, but I probably just don't like that. It's just the way it's gonna be. But there are 98 gliders in the game, so I don't think that you'll be that ashamed of every single one. So we'll be ranking these gliders in 4 tiers. We have the trash, good, great, and finally god tier. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so to start our list, we have the crappy trash tier. Most of these are random, but some of the better ones I give a better opinion on. Taking our lowest spot on the list, at number 98, we have the Victory Mark 1. So this may be one of my least favorite gliders in the game because it's just nasty to look at. I mean, come on guys, this thing looks like crap. The next bunch are going to be a bunch of random green gliders that I just don't like. From number 97 to 85, we have the Warthog, Stealth, Steadfast, Modern, Road Trip, Rhinestone, Raptor, Solid Strider, Cruiser, Crossfire, Carbon, Blaze, and Aerial Assault 1. So for these, all feel like they come out of the same basic look and they don't all differ from each other. So I really believe they should be grouped together in this list. And I own a few of these from the Battle Pass, but I just never use them because they are just terrible looking. At number 84 to 81, we have 4 umbrellas. These are the basic Founders Wet Paint and Beach umbrellas. So I don't like these many because the Founders in default are very basic and ugly to look at, and you get the Founders from winning a game in Season 1 with Save the World purchased and the default from any season. So the Wet Paint, which was the Season 4 umbrella, and the Beach, which was the Season 5, don't look good. I get both of their concepts with the spray paint and the Beach obviously being the summer, but they just don't work in my book. Number 80 is probably the ugliest glider, the Shadow Puppet. The Love Ranger and Cuddle Team leader moving is cool, but if you take a good look at that ugly fish face, I don't even know what the hell that is. Number 79 is the Stage Dive. It's okay, but it's not the best. At number 78 and 77 are the Hot Rod and Jolly Roger. I think these could use a little work and they'd actually look pretty cool, but yeah, they're gonna stay here. At number 76 is the Pterodactyl. This glider looks so weird and dumb looking. Please tell me none of you bought this stupid looking glider. I saw somebody the other day with it and just disappointment. The next group is a bunch of random blues that I just hate the look of. So for number 75 to 70 are the Tie-Dye Flyer, Sugar Crash, Safe Cracker, Starry Flight, Oktoberfest, and Covered Crusader. These all look and sound so bad, and I just really wish they did a better job on them. Number 69 is the Googly. It's a funny looking glider. Yeah, that's all I kind of have to say about it though. Number 68 is the Default Glider. So this is the default glider and looks much better than some of the paid green gliders in my opinion. I like what it is, so you defaults out there that are legit and not fake, you go rock that. At number 67 to 61 are a bunch of green gliders that look fine, but I don't think I'll ever buy. So we have the Windbreaker, Snow Squall, Picnic, Petunia, Fighter Kite, Flying Fish, and Goalbound. So these gliders are actually not as bad as they are ranked, but they're up here. Number 60 to 58 are some of the worst purple gliders. We have the Bear Force 1, the Conquest, and Dridgel. So the Bear Force 1 is the most expensive purple glider and takes up your whole entire screen, which sucks. The Conquest could have been such a good glider if it was the full ship, but then they put the boat pieces on the default glider and it just looks gross. The Dirigible glider is a new glider release and I just don't like the whole steampunk vibe. That's just my thoughts of it. Number 57 to 56 are the Gumdrop and Half Shell gliders. I like them, but they're very basic, and for blue gliders, I just don't think I'll cop. At number 55 is the Founders glider. I think this is a very weak glider and looks bad except for those amazing Nürburgring heads on the sides. Those are just amazing. At number 54, we have the Slipstream. For a Twitch Prime glider, I feel like they could do a bit better, especially being an epic glider. This looks like it could be green, so I really don't know if it deserves to be the epic, but maybe they could have added some like Twitch logos or something like that. That would have been nice. Also, when's the next Twitch Prime pack coming out? That'd be helpful. And lastly, at number 53, we have the Flying Saucer. It's a really cool concept, and I like the design and detail, but it's not enough for me to want to buy it, even though it looks really cool. Okay, so that was the end of the crappiest gliders. So now we are moving to the not so bad good tier. So at 52 to 51, we have the last two umbrellas, the Paper Parasol, Snowflake, and actually third one, Webrella. So these umbrellas I think look really good, especially the Paper Parasol, which is my favorite out of the bunch because the dragons and red glider top. The Webrella and Snowflake look really nice with the festive flair. Number 50 to 49 are the two PS Plus gliders, Blue Streak and Flappy. So these gliders look really basic, but really nice in the silver and blue finish. I own the Blue Streak, and the blue under it really is awesome. Okay, numbers 48 to 35 are a bunch of green gliders that look really good, and I have a few of the older ones, and I gotta say, I really like them. So we have the Checker, Dark Lymph, Fossil Flyer, Downshift, Storm Sigil, Triumph, Wasp, Rush, Royal X, Sir Glider the Brave, Meltdown, Perfect, Mainframe, and Helium. Now these gliders all look really good for their rarity, being $5 or Battle Pass gliders. They just look amazing. I'm glad to own a few of them, especially for being green gliders. Number 34 to 33 are some of the remaining blue gliders that we have basic designs. So we have the Prismatic, Voyager, Rainbow Rider, Zephyr, Lamp, Light, and Cozy Coaster. These gliders look really good for being basic gliders. I really like the Voyager being an astronaut glider. The Cozy Coaster glows, and the Zephyr is the Techniques glider that looks awesome. The Lamplight also has a really gloomy look to it, which fits in with its set. Number 32 is the Splashdown. In my opinion, all of the Season 5 gliders sucked, but this is the best out of all of them. It's okay for what it is. It's pretty unique, so that's the only reason why it's high on the list. Number 31 and 30 are the Libri and the Feathered Flyer. So these gliders are very similar, as the Libri copied the style, the Feathered Flyer, which is the Raven and Ravage's glider that looks so sick. The effect on it should have made it an epic. Number 29 is the Field Wraith. So I haven't seen what the glider looks like fully, but I think the time this video goes up, it'll be really cool. At number 28, we have the Crypt Crusader. So this is the Skull Trooper and Skull Rangers glider, but it really looks cool with the ghostly. It's really ghostly mostly and kind of creepy, but that the ghost that's hiding in the coffin is a cool add-on that looks really well done. This is the first glider to have a customization feature, and I think the green glow looks really sick, especially on the wings with the bones. Number 27 is the Hangout. This glider is up here only because I love the music that plays from it, and the basketball hoop is cool. At number 26, we have the Planetary Probe. This glider is really interesting as it's a satellite that's heating up and looks really nice. Number 25 is the Rust Rider. This is the glider to the Rust Lord and really matches well with him. So for the basic glider build, they really change it up. At number 24, we have the White Squall. This motorcycle is really fresh and clean looking, and the blue LEDs on the wheels, it just comes together very well. Number 23 is the Mako glider. Now, even though its rarity is a factor for me owning it, I really like the basic look of it, and not that many people own it, so I love flying with this thing because it's an OG glider. Number 22 is the Orbital Shuttle. Now, this thing is awesome. The look of it is sick, but you are flying, and it's so cool! At number 21, we have the High Octane. So this was the tier 100 glider in the Season 3 Battle Pass. I love the concept of it. This glider takes the basic glider and makes it into a speedy car-looking glider, and I was the first to indicate which way you move around gliding down, which just looks really cool. You could go left, you could go right, and it'll just signal to where you are going. So number 20 is the Hot Rod. This is the only legendary glider I don't have, and I believe it's the worst out of the 4, but it's really cool. And the music playing and the high octanes, left and right direction add-on, it's a nice glider. Number 19 is the Split Wing. This is a very cool looking glider as it's all gray and black, and I don't know why, but I think it looks pretty sleek and clean, and I like the villain base to it. Lastly, at number 18, we have the Foreigner. This glider looks so sick for being a blue. It's part of the legendary skins in the game. That's probably like the worst, cough cough, the Vertex, but this glider looms dope, with the fire going all over the place. I also like the name of the Foreigner because of Halo. So we have finally finished the good tier and moving on to the great tier. Number 16 is the Glow Rider. The glow set is just amazing looking in it with the neon on everything. It's really cool and looks like a festival, New Orleans type thing. And this glider is no exception for being bad. I know I'm going to get a lot of salt for this, but it's green and it just looks so nice. Number 15 is the Get Down. This Season 2 glider is part of the disco set, and that set is awesome. I just love the disco ball styles on the glider itself. It's nice. At number 14, we have the Cloud Strike. This is one of the oldest epic gliders, and it's so basic, but the Lightning Storm looks so cool, and they just make it really, really nice looking. Number 13 is the Cyclone. So I have the same feeling about this glider that I do with the White Squall, but I just love the red and black combination more, so that's why it's higher on the list. At number 12, we have the Airlift. What can I say? It's a freaking helicopter. So at number 11 and 10, we have the Xbox exclusive glider Aurora and the Terminus. So the Terminus is the Omega and Oblivion's glider and looks so dope. The gliding is awesome and the sound is great, and I really love the orange streaks that it gives off. The Aurora is the Xbox reskin of the Terminus, but it's white and green, and it also looks pretty cool. I haven't seen it, though, in action. Number 9 is going to be the Deep Space Lander. This is like the Orbital Shuttle, but so much better because it's the Dark Voyager and Dark Vanguard's glider, and the black and orange glow looks so damn sick, especially when you're gliding in. At number 8, we have the Wings of Valor. Now, this is the Valor's glider, and holy crap, it's one of the best Battle Pass gliders, I think, in the game. The glider looks sick and sounds like a plane, which really, really was crazy because of the ear rape that they fixed at the very beginning of Season 4. Lastly, at number 7, we have the Interped. Now, this is the Criterion and Carbide's glider, and this is even better than the Terminus in Wings of Valor because, come on, those blue streaks look so, so cool, and just the design, it's epic. Congrats. Well, you know what time it is, boys and girls. We are finally onto the God tier of gliders. So starting off our God tier list at number 6, the Laser Chomp. This glider is legendary, literally, and is a meme from Austin Powers, and I love when Epic adds things like that from other things in movies and games. This shark has a freaking laser beam attached to his head. It's great. At number 5 and 4, we have the Servo and Rodar. The Servo is the coolest tech glider they have added into this game, and it's a giant drone, and when you deploy it, the glider unfolds in such an interesting way, and it's been ranked this high on many other people's lists. Also, the Rotor is the reskin of the Servo for the Nintendo Switch, and I like that white and red finish. Number 3 is one of the newest additions during Season 6. We have the Swarm. So this is such a dope looking glider. It's a freaking giant bat that has just darkness all around it, and when you're flying all over the place and the bat swarm behind it, it just looks dope AF. We have finally, though, hit our number 2 spot. So we have my old favorite glider, the Royal Dragon. So this was the first ever legendary glider in the game and was sold for 2,000 V-Bucks and is the most expensive glider added. So this glider is part of the Wukong's Chinese Oriental theme of set, and the dragon is one of those parade dragons, and I just love the confetti that shoots off of it, and it just sounds so good. Thank you, Chinese New Year, for adding this. Boys, it is time for the number 1 spot. We have finally hit number 1, and this, I bet most of you have guessed it, but we have the Frostwing. So this is one of the fairly new gliders. I think it's the newest legendary, and it's such a loud glider, but it breathes ice and takes up the whole screen. But you can just tell at the detail they put into this glider. It's so sick. I think if you have the V-Bucks for it, you definitely should cop. I'm not sure when it'll come back, but it's so cool. I just love the whole Ice Dragon theme. I'm speechless with it. When I first saw it with the Valkyrie, oh boy. Well guys, that's the video. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, dislike's always an option. And maybe even sub for some more Fortnite videos. And I hope to see you guys all in the next one.
It feels better. Nothing feels better.